welcome back to my channel. My name is Saj and this is my channel where I talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about something new or someone new. Today I'm going to be talking about Mikayla Nogueira. I think that's how you say her name. So you may know Michaela from her TikToks going absolutely viral, but this past year you may have definitely seen her during Lashgate, where she was using this mascara from, I want to say CoverGirl, and she put it on and then she's like, I'm gonna come right back with the final touches, and then pops a lash on and then says this is the final product with the mascara. So she is known for breaking all types of guidelines when it comes to promoting stuff on TikTok. Now, I am for people making their money and doing promotions on TikTok, but I would be more inclined for somebody who is honest. For example, before the whole Shein situation, I was a huge fan of Nikki Tutorials and Jeffree Star before that whole thing back in high school, and I was really into them because they were brutally fucking honest. I want to know if this product is going to work for me and my skin. Is it gonna give me the payoff that I want, or am I spending all this money for no reason? Can I get something cheaper, right? If I'm watching a creator, I want them to be as brutally honest, and Michaela is the absolute fucking opposite. Even after Lashgate, she has continued to lie about different products. Not only does she lie about the different products, but she also doesn't disclose the products properly. So what that means is, instead of saying, hey, I am promoting X, Y, and Z, she doesn't say that. She does a rave review. She does a raving review where she loves the product. Every product is fucking fabulous. And then she doesn't mention in the video that she's being paid to promote the product. What she does is she actually hides the fact that what actually happens is that she actually hides the fact that she's either a L'Oreal partner or an ambassador. She hides it underneath the text box on TikTok. And if you hit the view more button on her videos, then you'll see that she's a partner. So she doesn't want people to see that she is a partner. So she's not properly disclosing that she's working with this brand, but she's still trying to sell it at the same time. And that's my huge issue with Michaela. I will never trust a review from her because she's dishonest and she will say anything for money. She's greedy. So blowing up today, there's two ultra viral TikToks, and they're talking about Michaela and a shady business deal that she did. Before I get into reacting to these two videos, please make sure that you are subscribed. I actually just hit my 3rd subscriber goal of the month, which was 250. So if you can get me to 300, that would be great. And don't you want to stay informed in all of the shit that's going on pop culture? Make sure that you're liking this video and sharing if you care. And let me know your comments on Michaela. Do you think that she's in the wrong? Do you actually watch her videos and trust what she says? I want to hear some conflicting statements, so tell me what you think. Now, this is going to be a blind reaction, so let's see what this creator has to say. Now, this creator is called NV Stevens on TikTok. So he created a video, and yeah, let's see what he has to say.
Michaela's lies have cost me $10,000. Yes, I am $10,000 in debt because of her lies. In October, I made a video asking Michaela if there was any way she would review my small business. My business Illusion Bronze went viral last year, and in the video to Michaela, I just explained, hey, there's this multi-million-dollar company who's sort of knocking off my idea, and I could really use your help. If you don't know, Illusion Bronze is the only custom self-tanner mixed for each individual.
Okay, two things. One, why would you go to Michaela? Like, not trying to like victim blame, but like, why would you go to the most dishonest person on TikTok? Two, I love that this is already turning into a promotion for himself. I mean, make your money back, but I just love that he's also still promoting it.
each individual client based off your eye color, hair color, and skin tone. I launched in January. This multi-million-dollar brand had a line of 4 shades coming out in April. After seeing I had gone viral with my concept, this brand put a quiz on their website asking people for their eye color, hair color, and skin tone, and they would suggest one of 4 colors. So it basically cheapened and simplified my idea, obviously, because I have 125 customizable colors. I tried to convince myself that it was a coincidence, but there were a few girls who went viral from reviewing my product that were genuine, authentic reviews. And this multi-million-dollar brand went after them, paying them to do reviews of their brand and mention the things that were unique about my product, but instead say it about theirs.
Wait, no, say their names. Like, I want to know who the fuck this brand is, because this is wild. If you see this, stop buying from that brand and start buying from this small business.
So imagine my surprise when 4 days after I asked Michaela if she would review my small business, she reviews the specific line from the multi-million-dollar company who was knocking me off. Now keep in mind,
I gotta find out what that brand is.
when I asked her to review my product line and then she reviewed the competitor 4 days later, their line had been out for 6 months at this time. So I didn't believe it to be a coincidence. It's not that I was blaming her. I didn't think it was her fault. But I thought, wow, this company has already gone after the small influencers who blew up my brand and paid them. They must have seen my video to Michaela and now paid her too. This video I posted, wondering if it was a coincidence, garnered 4 million views. Michaela DM'd me the next morning and said it was an absolute coincidence.
So this creator actually brought out the receipts, some Instagram DMs that Michaela sent, and she's saying it's a coincidence. I'm sorry, but like, somebody like Michaela, it's never a coincidence. It's probably a lie.
It would never be my intention to hurt a small business. She said, I think I actually have your tanner. Regardless, when I get home, I will make my purchase and try your tanner ASAP. We DM back and forth for a while.
Okay, that seems really nice of her. Seems very nice of her.
She does say, I wish you would have come to me first. I was like, how? So then she gave me her phone number, asked to speak on the phone. We talked for like 20 minutes. She was like, my parents are small business owners. They've experienced similar things. I was like, wow, this poor girl, like she's young. She's doing the best she can. Once she's home, she shows me that she has the product, as well as shits all over my competitor, but I'm not gonna blast that. And for a second, I really thought like, wow, maybe this misunderstanding is turning into a friendship. Well, in October, she told me she was posting it ASAP, and then 2 months passed by. I really just had grieved the idea and moved forward. I was like, damn, it's unfortunate that she really is the person that people say she is.
Boy, yes, she's the person that people say she is. Lights are on, but nobody's home. I'm sorry, what?
I don't think that she understands that just because I don't have 15 million followers, I do have almost 72,000. And people tag her in my videos and ask me about her every single day now for the past 3 months. So one day when someone was in my live asking me where Michaela's review was, I said, guys, just let it go. And then people started going to her page and commenting, where's the Illusion Bronze review? Michaela texted me almost immediately, I don't know if you mentioned me or something somewhere, but I'm getting so many comments about trying the tanner and I'm actually using it this weekend. She says, I'll be posting a video about it tomorrow, December 7th. Now, in the past, Michaela made a video about how she doesn't review indie brands anymore because they can't keep up with the orders.
There's been a few instances where the indie brand...
Michaela, because your whole channel, your brand started as a small independent brand. So for you to say that you're now going to say, fuck that, fuck where I came from, fuck where I started, and now just say, it's just too much for them to even deal with my people, is so beyond fucked. And honestly, this creator is so naive to even think that Michaela is a genuine person.
Cannot handle the capacity to fulfill all of those orders.
I was a long-term fan and follower, so I remembered that video, and the last thing that I wanted to do was embarrass myself, my business, or her. Shopify had kept offering me a $10,000 loan. So when she told me, I'm reviewing this tomorrow, I was like, let me take that loan. The money gets deposited within like 24 hours, and I spent all $10,000 on product. I honestly felt like that day was Christmas. I was so excited. I kept
Now, why would you do that? She already lied to you once. And then she tells you some shit and you take out a $10,000 loan? And I promised myself I won't yell in these videos, but what? I don't know if I have the hot take here. You take out a loan because you trust her word, but she's already broken her word already.
I was so excited. I kept refreshing my TikTok feed. And when she finally posted, she clearly had a tan on, but it was hideous. Talking like beyond orange. And the hands were a mess. I genuinely didn't understand with how my product
Guess not what you fucking wished for. That is so embarrassing. That is bad. That looks like every girl I went to high school with. I have a lot of big reactions to this, so let's just see.
with how my product line works, how she could turn out looking like that. Still, I tried to find the least offensive photo of this tan I could find and texted her, "You look beautiful." Here is my message below. I say I wish I could have given her tips and talked to her more about how long to leave it on for. When she and I were on the phone, Michaela wanted to make sure that my tan was a rapid tan, which it is. You leave it on 1 hour for light, 2 hours for medium, 3 hours for dark. She told me she doesn't like using tans that you leave on for a long time. But she told me she left on mine for 12 hours, so I'm like, is that why it turned out so bad?
Oh, Michaela's also just a fucking idiot.
Still, she tells me she loves it. If you're unaware of this, Michaela usually posts in chronological order, so I'm like, if this is my tan, why didn't she post a review video? She said she was posting it today. Called my mom so upset. I'm like, Mom, when she posts this video, no one is gonna wanna buy myself tanner. Like, how did it turn out this way?
Aww.
And then my mom said, Matt, with all the orders you've had, has anybody ever told you they look orange? Have you ever seen a photo of someone who looks orange after using Illusion Bronze?
Oh, I know where this is going. It wasn't his tan. She was playing his ass.
And I was like, no. And then I went back and I looked at her full body and I realized she got a spray tan. Not only did she lie when she said she was posting a review the next day, but she lied to me pretending she even used it at all. Like, why not just say I didn't get a chance to use it? Why are you saying I slept in it and I love it? Just say you didn't have time. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm stewing. I'm like, where's the review? $10,000 worth of product showed up at my house. Finally, I'm like, listen, she doesn't know how much money I spent, so let me just tell her the situation and that it's stressing me out, and I know she'll make it right. Pause if you want to read, but basically I tell
The creator says, so I don't want to sound like a pest or pile on when you're not feeling great. I was never planning on following up about a review at all because I've said you don't owe me anything. But you texted me 3 weeks ago saying you were going to do it the next day. I placed a $10,000 order with my lab, bigger than I've ever done before, because I wanted to be prepared. So that's made me a little stressed. I'm super sensitive and understanding when it comes to your mental health. That should be your number one priority, always. If you do manage to muster up some energy for a New Year's Eve tan or something soon, I'd be grateful. He still is being very naive when it comes to this woman.
prepared. And as someone who talks about their mental health so much, I wanted to let her know that I was really stressed out about this. And if she could find the energy to do a New Year's Eve tan, I would really appreciate it. Oh my God, well the good news is you'll have the stock when the video is posted. She told me she didn't have time to make a review when she originally used the product, even though I now know she didn't use the product at all. Well, she did find the time to do a New Year's Eve tan.
Now I'm going to do my base. I am going to match myself, Tana.
But for some reason, she chose not to review mine in that moment, even knowing there was $10,000 worth of product sitting in my home. Now it's the second week of January, 2 weeks since I've told her about this, and she's gotten another spray tan. So she said she was posting it ASAP in October. The first week of December, she said, I'm posting the review tomorrow. 2 weeks ago, I told her because she said that I ordered $10,000 worth of product. And she's had 2 tans since then, and not once did it cross her mind, hey, I really should post that review. This guy has all this product sitting in his house because of what I said to him. She doesn't care about me, my mental health, my finances, my stress, but she expects everyone else to care about her mental health. You're not the only one, babe. You're not the only one. I'm telling you guys this now because last night people were commenting on her videos saying, I support Matthew's small business, review Illusion Bronze. She responded no, she responded shut up, and she started blocking people. I've got 10K worth of product in my home, so if you'd like to start out your new year with the only custom tan, please visit Illusion
that's
Bronze.
so fucked up,
And if you're
Mikayla.
not somebody who uses self-tanner or can't afford it, please follow me. That's the biggest thing that you can do to help. I want to make sure that I am doing what I can to highlight small businesses this year for no compensation. We need to be helping each other in 2024, not just ourselves.
That actually made me feel really bad at the end because he probably is really struggling and it's not a fair situation to be in. I do feel like he was very naive, especially everything that's happened. She's a known liar. So I feel like going into it, he shouldn't have had any expectations of it, especially after the first time and she didn't post it. Like, you need to move on. Even if she texted you the next day talking about, oh, I'm going to post it, you should just let it be, because she only posts things for a large sum of money. You didn't give her any money. She didn't post it. That's the common trend we're seeing with this woman. So the caption under this video states, I'm sorry, Michaela, I've tried to handle this privately, but you don't care. I never would have spent all of this money had you not told me you were going to post the next day. If you tell someone you're going to do something, you do it. My mental health has been sugar honey iced tea this last month because of this. So Michaela did post a response to this video and tagged him. The video got 15.6 million views, so let's see what Michaela has to say.
I really like Matthew. Matthew's a really nice guy. I've had good conversations with him. But I find it really unfortunate that he decided to take this issue to TikTok and fabricate a lie in order to prove a point. Am I entirely wrong that I didn't review the Tana when I said I would? Yes. Did I mention to him that I didn't get to it? Yes. But still, nonetheless, I should have reviewed the Tana sooner. But to fabricate a lie that when I told him I used his Tana, he says I lied to him and used a spray tan. I've never gotten a spray tan in my life. I'd like to brief with that. Second of all, the reason that the tan appeared orange is the same reason I look kind of like really warm and orangey right now. The video has color grading on it. So if I take the color grading off of my video, let me show you what I look like. And this was just in a video of me showing my outfit. So if I did a video using the Tana, it wouldn't have color grading on it, but it was just a random video. So let me take the color grading off and show you what I actually look like. This is with the color grading off. Totally different. And yes, I have this Tana on, and I'm not orange at all. And I've never gotten a spray tan, and I didn't lie. Again, I am completely in the wrong because I should not have told Matthew, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, when tomorrow came and I couldn't do it. And I did tell him I wasn't able to get to it because I was in a rush. But I was going to get to it. I always get to it. It just sometimes takes a bit. Anyways, he messages me again around, New Year's and lets me know that he had purchased 10,000 units or $10,000 worth of Tana, which I did not advise him to do that. That is a business decision that he made. Fact of the matter is, I didn't get to it yet. That's it. If you look at my track record of Tana videos, making a Tana video is different than me sitting at my beauty desk. I do them like once or twice a year. And I don't tan often at all. Last year I tanned maybe 3-4 times. So I know that like 4 months has gone by since I said I would do the review. But I just don't tan a lot, and I don't make tanning videos a lot. He cannot rely on me for the success of his brand. He just can't. I don't know what to do.
I actually do agree with some points that Michaela is saying. She did not tell his ass to, take out a loan of $10,000 and buy product with it. Nobody advised him to do that. He did that on his own fruition. The only place where Michaela is wrong here is that she didn't do it. She didn't do it. As a small business owner, you can't take the word of somebody who is a known liar And on top of that, and she's right, he cannot capitalize on her success and her reviewing it for his business to grow. But you can also say, on the other hand, Michaela is a pawn in every single beauty brand and is the main reason why a lot of these companies are still successful to this day. Nobody would be buying L'Oreal mascara if it wasn't for Michaela. Like, let's be real, there's so many better brands out there, but everybody wanted to see if Michaela was correct. And she wasn't, but that's kind of is what it is. So then Matthew does respond to her video. So let's see what Matthew has to say.
Response to my TikTok. I want to be very clear about why I made the decision to post that video. The day before yesterday, my followers were commenting on one of Michaela's videos about her reviewing Illusion Bronze. And Michaela made the decision to respond to them and say things like no and shut up, and proceeded to block a lot of people that are following me.
I forgot he said that. That's also another really good point on his end. You know, if she was truly sorry, she wouldn't be acting this way. But she's not. She just doesn't like to be called out on her bullshit.
That really triggered me because 2 weeks ago was when I told Michaela that I had spent $10,000 on product. No, Michaela did not tell me to spend $10,000 on product. But her knowing that I had just spent all that money on product, why is she responding to people in her comment section saying things like no and shut up and blocking them? So Michaela, that is why I posted that video.
I really like Matthew. Matthew's a really nice guy. I've had good conversations with him. But I find it really unfortunate that he decided to take this issue to TikTok and fabricate a lie in order to prove a point. Am I entirely wrong that I didn't review the Tana when I said I would? Yes. Did I mention to him that I didn't get to it? Yes. But still, nonetheless, I should have reviewed the Tana sooner. But to fabricate a lie that when I told him I used his Tana, he says I lied to him and used a spray tan. I've never gotten a spray tan in my life. I'd like to brief with that.
If Michaela is saying that she didn't get a spray tan, I'm not gonna double down. If I'm wrong, and I apologize for that. See, I've been airbrush tanning people for half of my life. And there's something called either a heavy hand or a light hand when you're airbrushing. And when somebody has a heavy hand, it's usually a bad spray tan or somebody inexperienced. They'll start out on one part of the arm, the higher part light, and then it gets really heavy as they pull down. And as somebody who's spray tanned a lot of people, that's what it appeared like to me. But like she said, that's not true.
Second of all, the reason that
I don't know if it's just me being a confrontational person, but say that shit with your whole chest. You already said that she lied to you. Now you're trying to like step back from it. No, that shit looks like a spray tan. It does. I've seen a lot of people with spray tans. Hers doesn't look like, when you do like a foaming spray, like a foaming tan, it should look somewhat natural. Hers look awful.
the tan appeared orange is the same reason I look kind of like really warm and orangey right now. The video has color grading on it. So if I take the color grading off of my video, let me show you what I look like. And this was just in a video of me showing my outfit. So if I did a video using the Tana, it wouldn't have color grading on it, but it was just a random video. So let me take the color grading off and show you what I actually look like. This is with the color grading off. Totally different. And yes, I have this
Orange.
Tana on, and I'm not orange at all. And I've never gotten a spray tan, and I didn't lie. Again, I am completely in the wrong because
I never understood girlies like that. Why the orange filter? Never got it. Never will get it.
completely in the wrong because I should not have told Matthew, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, when tomorrow came and I couldn't do it. And I did tell him I wasn't able to get to it because I was in a rush. But I was going to get to it. I always get to it. It just sometimes takes a bit.
I just want to clarify again, when she told me she was posting it tomorrow, she did not the next day tell me, oh, I'm so sorry, I was so busy, I didn't get to it. She didn't tell me that until 3 weeks later when I contacted her and said, hey, you said you were posting this the next day. I bought all this product. Then she said, oh, I'm sorry, I was too busy. I didn't get to it.
Anyways, he messages me again around, New Year's and lets me know that he had purchased 10,000 units or $10,000 worth of tanner, which I did not advise him to do that. That is a business decision that he made.
Michaela did not advise me to do that, and I 100% did that on my own, and here is why.
I used to review indie brands all the time. When I was making those indie brand review videos, 90 to 100% of the time, the product would sell out. There's been a few instances where the indie brand cannot handle the capacity to fulfill all of those orders. There have been cases where I sold out a product and the brand got greedy and put the product back in stock, but it wasn't back in stock, and people ordered it and then waited months to receive it because this indie...
No, don't talk about greed. Like, really, do not talk about greed. Because she's probably one of the most greediest influencers I've ever seen in my entire 22 years of living.
Because this indie brand was dishonest, had people buying a product that wasn't even in stock.
Does that video explain to you guys at all when she texted me on her own, out of the blue, hey, I'm posting a review tomorrow, that I would go and purchase a lot of product?
Fact of the matter is, I didn't get to it yet. That's it.
This final part of the video is the only part that really pissed me off. I will say almost no one in my comment section was defending Michaela, but the 2 or 3 people said the exact same thing, which she regurgitated. He can't rely on her for the success of his business.
He cannot rely on me for the success of his brand. He just can't. I don't know what to do in this situation, but I am sorry.
My business did very well last year, long before Michaela. I was not relying on her for the sole success of my business that I've worked on for 6 or 7 years. This is just about when you say you're gonna do something, just do it. I think it's called integrity.
Integrity is wild because she has none. I have a lot of conflicting feelings because on one hand, it's like this creator Matthew was extremely naive to even take Michaela's word in the first place, then to go ahead and trust a liar and go take out a loan is fucking wild. But then if she really had no intentions of posting it, why would she then go and text him out the blue and get his hopes up? Why would she do that? If you already know you don't have the time and you know that you only tan 3-4 days a year, why do that? That's so mean to a small business owner. And you don't know what financial hardships he's going through right now because of your word. And honestly, just post the fucking review. Just do it. You could have done this already. This could have been done so long ago. So long ago. And now something that you messaged somebody about in October is still being blown up in your face today in almost February. Michaela is just a liar. I really don't know what else to say about it. She's so untrustworthy. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you trust Michaela when she does reviews? Or do you think that she's just another greedy influencer trying to make a profit? So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure that you are subscribed to see more of me and to keep updated on pop culture. Make sure that you are liking and sharing if you care. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.